What's up, YouTube? You know who it is. Well, I didn't get very much done today. I'll be honest with you guys. I worked all day, of course. Finished up my work day, hopped in the truck. Actually, loaded up a couch and love seat, and I jumped in the truck, drove that to a couple towns over, dropped that off to its new home, which clears up some more space in my barn. And that's pretty much it. I also tried to get a new project, and I was up against some competition in terms of timing, and so someone else was able to jump on it, so I did not get a chance to get that new project. And as you can see, my workstation is a complete mess. It is filthy, dirty, and we need to clean it tomorrow. So after the work day is done, that's what we're going to be working on. I'm also trying to install headlights for my Cub Cadet mower. This is one of the very last pieces I got to do. I got to get a rear service light as well, but that's what it'll look like once everything's said and done. But I needed to go get a hole saw, and I didn't get a chance to go to Harbor Freight because I'm not going to buy. I already have some Milwaukee ones, but for the size that I need, which is 4 1/8, that is really expensive. So we're just going to go ahead and do the Harbor Freight. I got some smaller ones, but not for the size that I need. So that being said, tomorrow I'm going to dedicate getting my toolboxes cleaned up. I may even record a portion of that, just getting things organized. I need to get it done, and I need to get some more organization done in the shop as well. So I'm going to probably straighten some things out to kind of make it more nicer in here. Just kind of clean and sanitize and stuff like that. But real quick, I wanted to show you guys some things that I did do. I was productive in terms of getting some new, oh God, I'm not going to be able to get it, am I? Son of a bastard. Oh, I absolutely hate. Man, come on, dude. Trying to see if I can get, oh, that's not what I want to do. That's not, oh God. Let's see here. Mobile hotspot. Let me see if I can connect. Oh, hell, I can't even get to it. Okay, give me a minute, guys. Let me figure this out, and I'll get back on it. All right, so I had to move this video into my office because working out in the shop, I could not get an internet connection to save my life. So I'm just going to show you guys here, and I have to get this video out because I promised to do 1 video per day for the month of August, and I plan to keep that agreement. All right, so here is the website called highbid.com, as you can see, and I bid on multiple items today, some of which are for me, some of which are for my wife, but nonetheless, I'll show you what we got. So the first thing, you can see all the prices on here, so you can see where it shows you the prices for each of the items won. And these items here are for my wife's business, and well, actually all 3 of these are for her business, but you can see some of the low prices that we paid for those items. Now we will have shipping cost on there, so the idea for us, because we're not going to be traveling to go get them, is to be able to procure them at a price that is low enough that we can make money on it, but at the same time be able to cover the shipping cost. And so on one of the items that was for me specifically was this wrench set. Let me let my daughter's cat out of the office real quick. she's out of the office. Okay, so one of the items that was for me was this set here. This is a couple snap-on wrenches. I didn't need the 7/8, but I did need the 1 inch, so I got that. And then a couple line wrenches here from Craftsman USA, and then some midget wrenches, or what they call them, ignition wrenches there, and a bunch of other, probably ox wall or something like that. That's what they look like. But for this particular little box here, I ended up paying 35 bucks for it. Now, that's, if I don't look at any value for these here personally, because I only wanted those two. So the thing was that I feel comfortable paying, what is it, $18 a piece for each of these. Yes, I did. When I went online and looked them up on eBay, for what I could find with a quick look, these would cost me more than that to get them. So what I can do is I can take all of these here and bundle them together, throw in a couple extra other wrenches that I have that are Craftsman USA, make 10 to 15 bucks on it, and all of a sudden now this became a $15 lot, and I don't have as much money invested in it, right? So that was what I got on that. Everything else, like I said, on this particular auction belongs to the wife. Now I am bidding on a couple other items, but I'm not gonna necessarily show those because I don't want anybody to be funny and try to go on my account or go on this auction site and bid me up. You gotta be smart, you gotta protect your inches. So let's look at some past bids, and we'll look at some things that I lost first, I guess, and then some of the things I won. So I bid on a lot of different things depending on what I plan to do. Like you can see here, I bid on some duck decoys for hunting. I bid on some red line Hot Wheels to resell. I bid on this set of tools here. I think those are probably Mac, because everything pretty much in this box is all Mac. It ended up going for $20. I missed, or actually went for $45. I missed out on it, but I'm not terribly concerned because once again, I have all of that. And so I really wouldn't have been able to justify buying that lot because, you know, I already own it. But that just kind of shows you got a full set of sockets here. They say some Craftsman is in this box, so maybe those are Craftsman. I'm not sure because everything I can see here is all Mac tools. But that just kind of shows you what some of the things go for. And now remember, if you're not in the area, you're gonna have to have it shipped, so you'll have to factor that in there as well. Had a little hot rod car that I was gonna put on the toolbox. I don't know what it ended up, well, let's see here. It ended up going for $2, but that was in Canada. I didn't realize that until after I had already bid on it. But that's another thing too. It will tell you where the item is located. Here was a Master Mac Tools disconnect set that I was trying to get, but you can see that the price was realized at $75, which is much higher than what I wanted to spend on it. So I decided to back away, and I do already have a disconnect set. It's just not a higher end one, and it doesn't have quite as many components as that kit has. Here were some Craftsman wrenches that I had bid on. These were very interesting because they had a very unique end here. That was the real only reason why I was considering buying them. So it's a metric and a SAE wrench all in one. Kind of one of those gimmicky tools that Craftsman had back in the day. I don't know what they went for, but I know they were higher than what I wanted to bid. I want to say like roughly $75 or something like that. Then here is a set of those short wrenches from Craftsman USA. These were the really nice ones back in the day. These are actually better than what I believe SK started making them for Craftsman, but these, in my opinion, were even better than those SK ones. So, but I ended up not buying them because they went for $50. And I do have a set of snap-on midget wrenches, and so therefore, once again, I could not justify it at that price point. And then here was a set of, I think these are like Huskies, maybe Husky USA, I'm not sure, but these were Mac. I would have probably bought these because I could use all of those. I have one set of Lines crow's feet, but other than that, yeah, I don't have any. So for 40 bucks, that would have probably been a decent deal. But I ended up not jumping on it for some odd reason. I don't know if I missed it or what the case may be. I do that a lot, unfortunately. And then here's flathead miscellaneous tools, some snap-on socket drivers, or you know, nut drivers. Here's a flathead snap-on stuff that went for 400. This also gives you a good idea of how ignorant people are, because you can look at some of the prices that people have paid, and it's exceedingly higher than what they could pick up that same item for on eBay. So if you click on, hang on one second, guys. Okay, so these are some items that I did win. I'm showing people, Jen, some of the auction wins that I got. Okay. My wife just walked in. So these two here, just personal items that I wanted. This is a set of those same wrenches. Interesting enough, I got these for $6. Now, if you look, I don't see the total number of sizes they got. I see here 17, 15, 18 millimeter. I think in another image here, you can see 17, 13, and then it jumps over to SAE. So I don't really know all the sizes that are in there, but I did get it for $6. So that's not a bad win. Let's see what else we got. Oh, got these here. I put one single bid in and won these Makita and a DeWalt screw gun for drywall. I'll probably end up maybe selling one, keeping one, or giving my brother one of them, and I'll keep the other one. So, but for $17.50, I think that's a pretty decent deal. If I had part numbers, I would look it up to see what the value is on it, but I would assume it's more than $8 or $9 a piece if I were to resell it or had to buy it new. Here's another one, couple snap-on screwdrivers in there, maybe a few of them. Let's see here, what's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them in there, maybe 6 at the most. One for $13. So everything else is considered, let's call it scrap. If there's any other USA tools, it can be thrown in a box and then, you know, kind of bundle it all together, then put an offer out there for someone to buy everything, and then you make most of your money back that you spent on here. Let's see here. This is another one. I only bid on this one here. So I guess did I win this one? Let me see. Oh, yeah, I did win this one. So it's got lion's crow's feet here. It's got 2, maybe 3. I don't know what this one is back here. That's another, I can't see it. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, hopefully more of the metric snap-on line wrenches. That's what I was aiming for. Went and looked online to see what this set was going for, and I think it was roughly $300 to $400. So take those same line wrenches there from Craftsman USA. If these are junk here, I don't know what brand they are, but if they are junk, I think they are junk because I think they're Napa. Throw them in that one box once again, and that increases the value, and I can get most of my money back. For that set, was $42 was the winning price. So literally 1/10 of the cost if I had to buy it brand new. And then personal stuff for me and the boys, stuff for the wife. I think we did get those books. Then I think we got we got the ones from Columbia City, right, Jen? Mm-hmm. Okay. And then a couple other things for me. And this is the last one that we'll look at here. This is one, and I'm still waiting to get all these things, right? So you guys are seeing it, but a lot of these have not delivered. I got to go back and check on where they're at. But this one here is a set from ATD, stud removers. I think I got a couple from Snap-on. No, I don't. I don't have any from Snap-on. I thought I did, but I don't. So that'd be a good set to have, especially if you're doing head at work. So that'll be good to have and put in the box. And then This group here was kind of like whatever, maybe for the bearing separator kit back there in the back. Don't necessarily know what that is there. Maybe bushing driver, I'm not really sure. The bits or whatever, because I don't really see any real value. I've got enough of those. Some of these pliers, adjustable wrench, I could care less about. The hex keys, whatever, the wrenches or the pliers, whatever, and this old torque wrench. Once again, I could throw all that stuff into a box, sell off everything I don't want, and it'll pay for the entire lot. And we got all that for $12.50. And then last but not least, in this lot here, I bought a sign. That used to be a customer of mine. So I don't know how big that is. I got to figure that out. But I think that is on its way, hopefully. So we'll see. The open sign, so that's pretty cool, hanging in the shop. I did get an open sign, Jen.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's neon, LED.
Really cool.
Yeah, so that we'll have that. I don't know how big it is though, but that'll be here pretty soon. So, but yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. That kind of shows you some of the auction wins, what you can expect to pay. Not every auction is going to be the same. You know, it all depends on what the items are, how bad people want them, right, Jen?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, people are, sometimes they are ignorant with the prices they pay, and sometimes they're, oh, there's my daughter. You want to be on camera, Joy? Not with that hair. Ugh. Some, you know, but it all depends. So what you're gonna end up paying. But you can come in, Joy. You come see your mom if you want. Yeah, that's the one kit I showed you guys. You know, there's the other ones that I won. So just to show you guys, this is what these items legitimately cost me. There's no BS about what I end up paying for some of these items. I never got that. I have to find out. I never received that. Good night, Joy. So yeah, but that's pretty much it, guys. So I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.